Hi there, this is Chris Cartaya with yet another Nerf news update. And I know if I don't keep doing these videos, I'm never going to get that Ferrari ever. Oh god, look at that. That's Blue Posse. Great substitute for that. Oh yes, if you get a Ferrari, get the Daytona seats with the contrast stripes. Not even on configurator. Oh, Ferrari. So I guess to fund my lavish lifestyle and Drake absence, but she should get a glass and listen, I'm going to talk about the 5 types of no-go NIC Blasters. A whole category of blasters that just aren't really all that acceptable in NIC for one reason or another, and we'll get over why. For number one, today, this picture posted, a guy called Happy Family 1004, who has a YouTube channel, posted this picture of this actress with a Nerf Ultra, and did it get so much hate. And not the actress. The actress is fine. It's that blaster. Yeah, we all just think that Nerf is just pushing the Ultra line. And I'm thinking that they didn't have a very good Christmas with this blaster, and now they're just kind of really going full strung. We all saw that video with Coop772 with his awesome trigger discipline in the Nerf Ultra competition. And now we're seeing stuff like this. We're seeing stuff on Instagram like this where people are posting pictures of the Ultra one, and they just came out with the Ultra 2, the info on that. But let me tell you something, we just hate it. And I mean, even like Will Randall's like, this is the wrong community. Will Randall, who's Bobalolo on YouTube, great page by the way, great channel. He said, yeah, this is not the right place to push this. And I said, yeah, this is no go NIC. And that gave me the idea, let's do a actual update, just pictures and voice, like I like to do sometimes, of like 5 types of no-go Nerf blasters. So let's call the first one just the Ultra line in general. And unless they come up with something better, and unless somebody comes up with some good aftermarket ammo, I'm telling you right now that this stinks. I can tell you one thing that might save this line. Let me tell you what it is. It is exactly that. Aftermarket ammo. It might be. I mean, this has got the recharger pack. It's a new dart format. It's a pretty good idea, but they're 50 cents a dart. Now, of course, that is just, everybody just hates the idea. It's just 50 cents a dart. It doesn't offer anything different that 50 caliber darts, really can't do. And in reality, it hasn't really demonstrated that it's really a significant technological change. Not like going from full length to Stefan, you know what I mean? So for next up, this one was one that I personally hated. I called this the Crap 12. It was also called the Cam 12. Everybody hated this because it was like $80, okay? It had a 4 gig SD card, and it had a camera on the inside of it, but we all hated it because a Strife can basically do the same thing. So we had a moratorium that anybody shows up in the field with a Crap 12, I was going to be the first guy to get blasted by my bird of prey. And sure enough, it happened a couple times, and sure enough, he was the first target. Yes, he was. He sure was, because I just, and I even patted him on the shoulder and said, no offense, it's just the moratorium I have on the Cam 12. It's nothing personal, you just bought the wrong blaster. It's like wearing the wrong sneakers to the wrong gang territory, it really is. And of course, who can forget this one? Do I really need to explain this one? The Tech 3? No power, no modability, no nothing. Yeah, and one of those no-go NIC blasters, it's kind of funny to see them at meets and stuff, but it has no modability. Now, the new, X-Shot Zuru 1, for example, which is that small little yellow one, oh yeah, that does great. One of those little small little keychain blasters, and it became like a blaster was made after this. But even like something like this, or a Jolt or something, you're not going to get much power out of it, and you're not really, they're better just to destroy or just to have fun and shoot around and go, I just shot you with this little puff of dart. Yeah, that's kind of what a Tech 3 is, in my opinion. And there's quite a few other really bad ones, too, that just lack plunger area, just lack dart space. It's not really worthy to barrel. Can't really take good spring loads. And a Tech 3 is a great example of what kind of blast to avoid. You really want to look at an Eternal Blast before seeing it. Now, the other thing is the Rect line. Now, this is called the Rect OP6. The other one, which is really weird, is called the OP4, which is the AR-15 version. Why are these no-go NIC blasters? Because they're CO2. And standard NIC rules, according to Scoon and most of the leagues I've ever gone to, says no CO2, no pre-charged air. We all know how HPA has been, on the fringe, but it is actually a useful technology that's useful some matches. And if everybody agrees, hey, that's fine, that's great. And if you're in a more private place, that's great. That's problem number one with the Rect OP line. Problem number two is they're very real looking. you can almost paint them black, or even worse, someone could paint a real gun blue and make it look just like that, except for that orange barrel that sticks out. Also, Bubble tested it. They were woefully inaccurate. It seems that the barrel moves a lot. They don't really have much of regulation of gas discharge, and I think that the gas discharge is making the darts go one way or another, and the darts are literally, they're just like, Volberry darts. They're nothing big. So this is the OP4. Why they called it the 4 is beyond me. The pump action is fine, that it actuates the CO2, but again, it's CO2, and once again, they made it a straight-out AR-15 build. Yeah, this doesn't really fly with us. I mean, sometimes we use parts like the rails, or sights, or sight rigs, or even like the stock. A lot of us use the AR-15 stock for AR-15 stock adapters, but to go straight out look like an AR-15 for a Nerf blaster, that is definitely no-go Nerf. And finally, no-go Nerf. I'm just going to use this one as an example. I found this just randomly on Google. Black Nerf blasters. Yeah, black anything, okay? This one at least has some silver and some yellow to it, but there's some people that just straight out break out a can of Krylon and black everything because they think it looks cool. Yeah, it looks great. Getting shot is fun. Oh, yeah, let's just paint our blasters black. Why not, To me, I like Nerf blasters that have a little color. I mean, everyone's seen Big Blue. And if you hadn't, look on my channel. It's Arctic Blue Metallic BMW spec blue, and it is with gold. So the blue and gold makes it look not so real, but it's definitely a powerful blaster. It can shoot up to 419 feet per second. Typically, single spring about 350, but you need that because it's got a 3x90 40 scope on it. 3x9 40 scope on it, and without it, it would look too real. So that's one. Two, they are Nerf blasters. They are toys. It kind of takes it back reminiscent to a toy if you make them Technicolor looking. I know Scoon, they like to use real neon colors, like 1980s trendy colors, like, Macho Man, Randy Savage kind of colors. That was the original Scoon logo, was like yellow and purple, and it was cool. But it definitely makes it visibly look like a toy and reminds everybody, hey, this is a toy. The other thing is, no one's going to think you're more macho for having a black blaster. I'm sorry. Black is like Ferraris. Oh, yes. Ferrari. Better off than blue. You guys saw that blue Pozzi Ferrari? That's the darkest blue Ferrari makes. Well, the car has personality. It's got satin leather interior. It's got Daytona seats. Anyway, I'm obsessing about Ferraris now. But I brought that picture to bring up a point. That different color looks better. Well, this is Chris Cartaya. And don't go changing, or I'll find you.